Ronnie, U.S. champion. How's it feel to come home with a gold medal here today?
It's good. It's good. I mean, I haven't been a national champion in the indoors since 2017, so it's been a long time. But I'm happy that I got it done today. So.
What was it that you did? Could you take us through that race of how it felt, and did you kind of know that you had it? When did you know that you had the win there?
When I got to 40 meters, I felt like the race was pretty much over. I really knew that if I attacked the first 30 really hard, that I was going to most likely come out with the win. So I just really was trying to execute on that first 30 meters. I popped up at the first round, and honestly, today I just felt really flat. I've been doing a lot of traveling, so I'm really excited to get back and go train.
What's the journey been like? Because not since 2018 you haven't been on an indoor team, right? Like, what's the journey to get back to where you're at now been like?
Man, I've just had so many injuries, and then after 2021, after the Olympics, it really did a number on me mentally. I mean, for the last 4 years, you guys follow track and field, from 21 to 24, I was basically non-existent. And so it's just been really hard, but I knew that deep down inside, like, I still have what it takes to come out here and perform at a high level. And so that's why I'm here, man. Just a lot of mental work, a lot of prayer, really, and just changing some things physically. Last year to this year, I actually changed my weight coach, which is really good, and then just working on some other diet stuff and supplementation. So it's been great. Just the start of the season, I'm really excited just for the outdoors.
From 21 to 20 to now, I guess, has it been mostly like physical injuries, you think your struggles have been, or has it been mental?
Interestingly enough, I was healthy I did get injured in 2022 for the whole year, but 23 and 24 I was completely healthy, had no injury. So I think a lot of that was just the mental side of things. I just wasn't there, and I just really had to move past some of basically the losses and the negativity that was going on in my mind from 2021 on. So that's just been really challenging, but I'm so glad that I'm out of the woods with that.
Where did that negativity stem from?
I think that in the Olympics, man, I was really excited for it. Obviously, it was my first outdoor team. I had worked my butt off for 6 years, and that was the first outdoor team I've ever been on. So I was really excited about it, but I really felt like that was my it. Like, that was my chance to really win that. Especially, like, I just looked at the field, and 2 weeks before in 2021, I had beaten all those guys in both the Diamond Leagues, Monaco and Stockholm, leading up to that, and I felt like this was my shot. And then when it didn't happen, I felt like I was in a space where mentally, because it didn't happen for me, I was really questioning, like, am I ever going to get it done? Because, guys, I'm the third fastest guy here in the indoors ever. I'm ranked in the top 20 all time in the 100. Like, I'm capable, and I just hadn't done it. And then when that didn't happen for me, I think mentally it just took me a lot to just really continue to grind and get back to really convince myself that I can do it. But deep down, I always knew I could, and that's why I'm here.
So what changed? Was there a moment?
I think a big part of it is just growing my faith, really. Just my relationship with Christ has been a key in order for me to get back mentally, because once I'm rooted and grounded in Christ and really the strength that He gives me to be able to do what I do, that's what really helped me to come out of it. There's no way I was going to get out of that mental fog by myself, and so I credit all of that really to Christ and just being in prayer, being in relationship, and really helping me get out of that mental state, really. So that was really the monumental thing, is that connection and that rehabilitation with Christ. Really.
You mentioned that you, over the past years, you've had some difficulties with on the mental side of the track and field things. Does a win like this give you that confidence that this outdoor season can be different than the ones we've seen, in years past for you?
100%. I mean, last year I ran 6:52 at this meet, and that was the fastest I had ran all year. So me coming out and being able to run 6:50 overseas, and then coming here, put together 2 races and run 6:52, what I ended my season with as fast as I ran last year, it definitely gives me a lot of confidence going into really this next month, going into China, and then really going into the outdoors to try and make this team in Tokyo.
Where do you train these days, and who coaches you?
Yeah, so I'm in Kentucky. I've had the same coach my entire career, Daryl Anderson, and it's great, man. I'm not leaving him, never will, never have. I feel like a lot of people, they would ask me, why haven't you switched coaches? You haven't won any medals, et cetera, et cetera. At the end of the day, sometimes you got to look in the mirror and realize that it's not your coach, it's you. And so that's what I did for 3 years. I realized, hey, I've been running fast with my coach. I PR'd every single year except for the couple of years that I've been injured. So it wasn't him, it was me.
Where in Kentucky?
I'm in Lexington. Okay. Yeah, at UK. He's the assistant coach at UK.
Gotcha.
So.
And 2022, you said you missed the whole year due to injury. What was the injury that year?
I was dealing with a hamstring injury that year, left hamstring. So I was at the NCAA's trying to like get ready because it was like a week later or whatever, and I just couldn't get going. So I basically sat out the whole outdoor season in 2022, and then came back in 2023 and started running again.
We've seen you recently. You've been doing a lot more things on social media. Whether it's helping people learn how to get faster, or also like sharing some inside knowledge that people may not know about the contracts and indoor track, and really getting vulnerable yourself. What made you want to produce more content so that your fans can learn a little bit more about what goes on the insides of track and field?
Yeah, I think that there's a need for it. Really, I think that there's a lot of kids out there that really want to know what goes on behind the scenes, but also they want to know that we're not superheroes. Like, we're not perfect. I've gone through a lot in track and field. I've been doing this for like 9 years now, and so I just wanted to really tell my story, just to connect with the people that are out there that may feel like it's not going to happen for them. They're struggling. Maybe they're going through injuries, because I know I can connect with them, because I've been on the side where I've been ranked number 1 in the world, and I've been on the other side where I've gotten last place and been ranked outside the top 100. So I have a lot of wisdom and knowledge on what it feels like to be in both spots and how to get back to one spot or the other. So that's really what inspired me to do that, and just really connecting with people.
Thank you, Ronnie.